Hi, and welcome to another Ask Us Anything live with Intrepid English. As you can see, I have a baby strapped to me, but normally my voice is quite soothing for her, so hopefully she won't wake up. So this is another Friday live with Ask Us Anything with Intrepid English, and I would like to talk to you today about how to use the article the correctly. Do you find yourself sometimes worrying if you're meant to use the definite article the, or the indefinite article at or an, or even if you're meant to use any article at all in English? Don't worry, I have your back. This video is going to quickly explain when to use the. So, and if you would like to know which to choose between at or an, it's all to do about the phonetic spelling, so the pronunciation, not the actual spelling. So I have another video which I'll put in the link, put the link in the comments below so you can see. But let me give you a quick overview of when to use this small but very, very, very significant word in English. So we use the when we are talking about something where there is only one. So the sun, the earth, the moon, the sky, the sea, the universe, the King of England now, not the Queen of England, the President of France, the environment, the internet. Okay, so, and a quick side note, let's look at these two sentences. The sun is shining today. Okay, because there's only one sun. The sun is shining today. Now, the sun is a star. So I don't say the sun is the star. I say the sun is a star, because we're using at or an because we are explaining what kind of thing it is. Here's another example. The hotel we stayed in was a very nice hotel. So at the beginning, I said the hotel because I'm talking about that very specific hotel that we stayed in that I'm thinking of. But then I say we stayed in was a very nice hotel, because I'm explaining what kind of hotel it was. Okay, so as I said, the is used when it's one of the kind. However, there are, of course, exceptions. So, for example, radio. We say, I heard it on the radio. But TV, I watched it on TV, not on the TV. The only time we use the TV is when we're talking about the television set. Okay, so for example, I watched it on TV. I watched the show on TV. Compared to, I put the book on the TV. Okay, the last sentence is talking about the television set, the actual machine. So we only use the when we are talking about a specific place as well. And we don't use the when we are talking about the general place. And by place, I mean location. So for example, she goes to school every day. So we don't say the school because school here is about the general place, the place of learning. Compared to her mother wanted to talk to her teacher, so she went to the school. The school. Why the school? Because her mother is going to that specific school, her daughter's school. Okay, let's talk about hospital. So we would say he's still in hospital. So we're talking about hospital as the place of recovery as a patient. Compared to when I go specific, I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. The hospital, because I'm talking about one specific hospital. Or university. So I went to university to study languages. I'm talking about university in general. Okay, as a student, the general idea of learning, the place to learn. Compared to, I went to the University of Cambridge to meet my friend who is a professor there. The University of Cambridge, there's only one specific university. Okay, or we can talk about church. So another place. So Sam's father goes to church every day. So church here is the general place where he goes to reflect and pray. Compared to, they need to go to the church to repair the roof. So they're talking about one specific church, and it's very much a specific place. So when we're talking in general and not specific, we don't use the. Okay, so that was with places, and now we can also use it with nouns. So for example, I love dogs more than cats. I'm not saying I love the dogs. I'm saying I love dogs because I'm talking about all dogs and not specific. Compared to if I want to use a specific dog, then I'm going to use the. So the dog that lives next door is lovely. Okay. Another example, doctors are usually paid more than teachers. Again, this is very general. I'm talking about the group of doctors, the profession of doctors and the profession of teachers compared to the doctor will see you now. So talking about one specific doctor who will see, who's my doctor who will see me. Okay. Children learn how to behave from their parents. Again, we're saying children, not the children. Okay, because we're talking in general. Compared to the children, we took the children on a boat ride. Okay, so we're talking about one specific group of children. Let's compare now with nationalities. English people love a good chat over a cup of tea. That's very general.
Mama.
Compared to, yes, you finished. Well done. Thank you.
Mama. Mama.
Sorry, I'm just going to have to make a quick pause because I just had to stop to wipe my daughter's face and I thought she had stopped, but she's just coming back again. Hold. Thought she would be entertained long enough with homemade frozen yogurt, but apparently not. Anyway, we're almost finished. We're talking about nationalities. So English people in general love a good chat over a cup of tea. Compared to the English people I know drink a lot of tea. So I'm talking about a specific group of English people. And talking about nationalities, we use the plus the nationality adjective to talk about the people of that country. So for example, the French are famous for being incredible chefs, for their cooking. The Chinese invented many things. The Italians are known for their love of life. We also use this for groups of people. So the young, the old, the sick, the unemployed, the disabled, the homeless. Okay. So do you think the rich should pay more taxes? Meaning the rich people. We just don't repeat people. Or we need to help the homeless. So again, the homeless, meaning the homeless people, but we're not going to say people. So I hope that is clear on when we use the idea is always that it's specific, it's one of a kind, and that you know what you're thinking of. Compared to keeping it general, we don't have the. And also, just very quickly, the main difference between the indefinite and the definite is that you can say there is an orange on the table, or there is an apple on the table, for example. The apple looks very delicious. Okay, so when you first mention something, you're going to use at or an, the indefinite article. But then when you're talking about that specific apple, very much there. The second time you mention it, you're going to use the. So I'm going to stop there before my toddler goes absolutely mental. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you have